It's already wild in Minneapolis. did you get out there, Katie?
No. Yesterday we were on the north side going through the northern suburbs where ICE does have a presence. They are going through basically we talk about the loop. And so there's our interstate highway, so it's 494, 694, 94, goes all the way around the Twin Cities essentially, and some of the suburbs. And so we were north of that loop. And but as we were driving on 94 and 694 and 94, we saw like overpasses and stuff with protesters on them with signs posted, or like signs zip tied to the fencing that goes along the overpass. I know that there were several protests yesterday in Chaska with the Democratic runner that's trying to unseat Tom Emmer. His name is Doug Chapin. So he's a really, really, really great guy. And they have a rally every other weekend in Chaska. And he goes. And for some reason, they brought out llamas and alpacas. So, I mean...
Well, now what is this? What are we looking at here? Where is this? This is
at Whipple.
That's at the federal building.
Yeah.
This lady here, I want to see what she had to say.
2020.
Yeah.
And we're back out here again. The sheriffs have failed us. They're supposed to be protecting people, not protecting ICE, not going to the building, the federal buildings to... Yeah, 2020. I'm reusing it from 2020. Imagine that. And they're going to our buildings, our government buildings, and protecting ICE so that they can take somebody going into a court or coming out of the court. That is wrong. They have failed us. Police department the sheriff.
Well, now, Katie... translate for me what she's talking about.
Okay, so her sign was from 2020 when she protested in 2020, and so she just covered up the 2020. And
but what was she protesting in 2020? What?
I'm guessing George Floyd.
Oh, okay.
Just guessing, because I'm guessing George Floyd, and I'm trying to think of what else. Well, George Floyd was the big one, so.
Yeah.
And then, of course, she's talking about the sheriff.
Oh, yeah, she just said George
the Hennepin
Floyd.
County sheriff not.
Now they have destroyed everything.
Basically, they stand guard to make sure nothing gets out of hand, is what it is.
And it's all done.
But it means that ICE is going in there and arresting people that are showing up for appointments.
It does. So, for instance, they've grabbed a lot of people when they've been going to their immigration appointments, like not before they go in, after they come out.
I mean, that's the easy pickings, I guess. They know that's a good place to go catch them. The people who are illegally trying to pursue their asylum cases. That's happening in Massachusetts. The governor of Massachusetts just a couple of days ago issued an executive order ordering that ICE cannot go to courthouses, trying to keep them away from government buildings. And you got governors now ordering federal agents to stay away from our buildings. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, and the thing is, my thing is that why are they doing that in the first place? Like, it makes no sense. And, I hate to say it, and I know we bring up Obama. I know we bring up Obama a lot with his immigration policies and stuff, but with Obama, they actually made appointments to meet with these people and basically say, this is what you got to do, da 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 da, and then it went from there. And they only were deporting criminals or people who were trying to cross the border illegally.
Because if they don't show up for their appointments, then they are illegal.
Yeah,
exactly.
So it's a trap.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Well, tomorrow
honestly,
my blog is tackling the 3 branches of government, just in case anyone's forgotten the other 2 that are being quiet right now.
What is that? Where are you seeing that? Is that in comments or what?
No, I said my blog tomorrow.
Oh, your blog. Oh.
Yeah, I just wrote it today, so
nice.
publishing it tomorrow.
So that's at Whipple building. They're standing out there. Now let's get into what was going on with the dildos. You have that also.
Yeah. Just the video speaks for itself.
Oh, okay. We'll let that roll on its own. Let's see. We get the volume up on that. All right.
Large crowd here gathered. They're throwing dildos at their cars.
It was just.
I know their headline here: Operation Dildo Blitz was a raging success.
Dildos coming your way. Dildos.
Looks like one actually made it through a window.
Yeah. The best is 2 of them got him stuck to the side and didn't know it.
Oh, more dildos, more dildos. There's more dildos coming. It's raining dicks.
Okay. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And then we had something going on over here.
Okay.
Oh,
now
this is the Jake Lang thing.
This
Now
is Jake Lang and Jaden Scott. Yep. So Jake Lang was going to do this big. Sorry. He was saying that he got a permit to have a protest at the rotunda of the Minneapolis state capitol building. Minneapolis is not the state capital. St. Paul is.
Oh. Yeah.
So he eventually went to St. Paul, and we already showed yesterday the video of him kicking over the ice sculpture and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And anywho, he was arrested. He was released, but he and his cronies rented a U-Haul. I don't know why they thought that was a great idea, but whatever. They rented a U-Haul and had a giant wooden cross. And Jake Lang had bags of ice that he was throwing at people, like taking handfuls and throwing them at people. And somebody had like mace, and they were macing people as they came up. And somebody had, I don't remember if they said it was a paintball gun or a pellet gun or something that they were shooting at people. And they were only there for about 4 minutes, and then they took off.
And that's what this video is.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering, that's Nicole. Let me see.
Nina Simone.
Is that the one I've got playing? Yeah, it's Nina Simone, isn't it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's Nina. We got some Nina Simone in the background. This was Whiskey Jack's offering today for Black History Month, for one thing, but also because she's just fantastic. The High Priestess of Soul, they call her. Anyway, I made a loop of royalty-free Nina Simone to play in the background, but to keep us grounded. And so now we'll go back to some protesting.
Oh yeah, he was Nazi saluting.
While carrying a cross.
Yeah.
Did anybody inform him that Jesus was Jewish?
He's Jewish himself.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Oh, so this is the big cross here.
Yeah, you see the big bags of ice?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you're going to protest something, at least be smart about it.
Yeah.
He's just out there clickbaiting, isn't he? Just clickbaiting.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's just for his followers to show like he's a badass
and raise money. I'm sure he's going to raise money out of this. That's what all those people do. This is their living. This is how they make a living.
Yep.
And off he goes. Off he goes.
Oh, and they're playing Ice Ice Baby as they drive off.
There he is with the Nazi salute right there.
Yep.
Jake Lang. I never had heard of Jake Lang before, actually. He was new to me.
I knew about him because he's one of the January 6ers that beat a Capitol police officer with a bat during this. There's video of him doing it. So attempted murder, he got pardoned, basically.
Yeah, one of those who got pardoned.
Yep. Huh. And because he got pardoned by Trump, he thinks he's invincible now. So he's just doing whatever he wants. And the thing is that I hope he comes back to Minnesota, and I hope he goes within 3 blocks of the St. Paul Capitol building and gets arrested for it, because then he goes away for 5 years and we get to have him in Minnesota and he does not get pardoned.
Yeah, I don't think Tim Maltz is going to pardon him.
Oh, hell no. No,
Jamie, I wanted to ask you about this. This looked kind of cool. What?
Ooh.
This
the book. Yeah.
That you put up this morning. What is this? The book, The Ultimate Guide to Rebuilding Civilization.
It comes. It's huge. First, comes in a really nice box, and inside it is just filled with the most marvelous drawings, but instructions on how to survive the end of the world. It starts with, with something simple like how to make a fire. And it goes on through how to identify plants that are edible and how to set limbs. And it's just one thing after another. And it's gorgeous. But if you want to put it in your car just in case you have to get away somewhere, everything you need to survive is in there.
Really? This looks like that Around the World in 80 Days guy. It
kind of does look very steampunkish.
But the visuals on it are incredible.
Looks like it.
A mark we set. We baked. We poured. We captured scent. We mixed. We sketched. We sailed to scent. We opened shells. We felt the sea. We painted life wild and free. We crafted worlds for souls to see.
Very
with art
cool.
and heart philosophy.
It's how to make certain metals and potter. It's all of these
This
things
book was made for those like
for
you.
things you never
Not to
knew you
follow,
needed
but
just
to
to
start,
survive.
Not to copy, but take part.
Very
To
cool.
build anew with hands of flame. To leave behind more than a name.
Now, how did you come across this?
My son bought it for me. I saw an advertisement for it online, but it was $119. So of course I wasn't going to shell that out.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my birthday present from my son.
Oh, that's really cool.
Whether I deserve it or not.
Hey, bud, Hop. I just got an email from Billy Bova. We talked to him.
Yeah.
I'll send him. We're live. What's our link?
Oh, yes. We have another one. Does he think we're making money off of this? Boy, is he delusional.
We hate Trump and his cronies and ICE for free. So,
Yeah.
just saying.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Come on. Yeah, I'm not making money, and I can prove it because all I get is Social Security checks. And the thing is, I can't make any money, or I don't keep my Social Security checks. So I don't even take George Soros checks. I tear up all his checks.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Social Security here and not a peep from Soros. Sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, I just sent Billy a note to see if he wants to come on. Okay, what do we got going on over? We got something happening in comments, huh? What do we got? You're talking. Oh, this is a new name, Stay 42. You're good at putting away people who broke the law and make a living off it. Why, when you try to make a living being a parasite on your family? Putting away people who broke the law. Do you realize that in ICE's own statistics, I can pull them up here if you want, but in their own statistics, what was that exact number, Katie? I think it was well over 2/3 of the detainees have broken no laws. I mean, or faced no criminal charges.
No criminal charges in the U.S. or in their home country. So why are they taking in children? Yeah. Innocent children that were born here.
Anyway,
and they ship them off, and then the government has to pay to ship them back because they didn't do anything wrong.
Exactly.
Oh, Opal's already on the move. Hampton says, "What's your thoughts on the fraud itself?"
Thank you.
Hello, Opal. What fraud? The one in the White House? Yeah. How about that one?
Yeah.
I've got something in the back here that's making noise. Here it is. I've got this on here. Oh, we got some. No, this is some live footage, I believe. I guess that's also at Whipple. That Whipple, I mean, that federal building, Whipple in Minneapolis, there, it's just, is it just constant?
It is a 24-hour.
It's just 24 hours a day.
There are people that go out there at night. And,
now that's the building up there to the left. It's an ugly building.
I do need to find video of the vigil that they had last night because yesterday was the anniversary of 1 month anniversary of Renee Good being murdered. And they had a beautiful memorial set up for both her and Alex. And I'll see if I can find the pictures of that because it was really pretty.
I bet they were hoping the Minnesota people would get tired of doing this and instead spreading to the rest of the states.
The thing is about, and I know I talk about Minnesota pride and all that kind of stuff because we are very prideful of our state, believe it or not.
It should be. I mean, Minneapolis has led the way here, just like Portland did for a while. These cities that rise up, and here in DC, we did our job for a while. On the National Guard stuff. So,
and the thing is that we're just resilient people. We will just keep fighting until the fight is done, and even still keep going. And considering this is the largest occupation that has happened throughout the United States, which is it's ridiculous with how we, compared to other states, we have like a minuscule amount of immigrants, like minuscule.
Yeah.
And I get
all the wrong color.
Yep.
Because they don't mind the Norwegians.
They don't mind the Norwegians or the Swedes or the Canadians. Well, some people from Canada have been deported, actually. But
they said
only like a few. Well, the thing is, I'm going to say this: up around the top of the Minnesota border, there's lots of people who go back and forth through Canada all the time because they're right up there. I have family that live in Lake of the Isles, which is in Canada essentially. And they're constantly going back and forth, and it's like, really, just let people, I mean, if they have a passport, let them back in. Like, what the heck?
Yeah. Iris.
It's just crazy.
Hello, Iris. Where are you, Iris? Our president is the fraud.
Yeah,
this latest one, which I have not gotten into the details, but I noticed the Atlantic has a big piece on it. This latest one, involving which kind, the crypto thing, where one of these countries is giving the Trumps just $1 gazillion in investments in the crypto stuff. I mean, this one's just now coming together. Has anybody gotten into it yet? I haven't dealt, but
no.
It looks.
It's just
I'm reading
the one that's
really
involving all of the Arab nations, or
yeah.
No, I hadn't dug into it yet. It was just
it's coming.
So obviously,
it was like a blurb.
Yeah.
No, my husband was talking to me about last night, and he goes, "It's interesting to find out that Jeffrey Epstein was the first person to kind of bring up cryptocurrency to pay for trafficking."
Well, I was kind of wondering, and I think this should be pursued, if these kidnappers of Savannah Guthrie's mother, they want their money. They want their money in crypto.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's going to involve the Trump family is involved in so many cryptocurrencies. I can imagine Trump's going to get a piece of the action from what the kidnappers get. He'll get a percentage of what the kidnappers get for taking Guthrie's mother.
This morning I saw somebody post that they think that somehow Trump and his cronies are in on it. And the reason why is because he wants to be the hero. He wants to be the savior. That's why he's getting involved, is because he has to be the top of the story.
Well, he does have to be the center of attention at all times, which is why he did that story about, did that business of calling her and everything. And
but she has not publicly recognized that he called her.
Right. And, and that's another thing is, I've known situations, in sensitive situations, where presidents have weighed in to see what can I do? And they don't go out and advertise it afterwards,
Correct.
And that was the difference here is, that he just wanted the credit for having called her, even though he's meddling in a very sensitive situation. Hey, Jack. Hello, Jack.
Hi, Jack.
Good morning.
Craig, do a search on Binance, BINANCE.
Oh, okay.
And that will bring up the latest Trump crypto fraud.
I wanted Jack to hear what I did this morning. That's your gal, Nina Simone, there in the background.
I found interesting with her is she could take one of the songs in that playlist I did today was a song by the Bee Gees, and when the Bee Gees do it, it's crap, and when she does it, it's just like she owns it. Yeah, just the whole. It's just like. It was amazing what she did to the song.
Well, I had a little struggle with her estate this morning because I wanted to play what you put on Trail Mix on Sunday Serendipity this morning, and it's copyrighted. And I've learned her estate is extremely aggressive, and because they remastered her work and put out they just put one out last year. Of her work, so they're still making money on her. But anyway, they did have a tribute that they have made available for just this purpose, for podcasts and vlogs and on. Because you can play anything on YouTube that you want, but if you try to put it in a live stream like we're doing now, it's a whole different story. You got to abide by the copyright rule. But anyway, thanks to her estate, they did provide this tribute, 30-minute tribute that I've got planned right now, so I can play that without getting
I put the link up on Trail Mix for you to grab.
So now I'm on this. Now, what are we searching, Jamie?
I put it on Trail Mix for you to grab. You can grab it off of
you
it.
already got it. Oh, you're way ahead of me. Yeah, and here she is on Jack Sunday Serendipity here. I noticed they call her the High Priestess of Soul.
Yeah. I don't know what. Like I said, there's ones. I think she basically, in her performance, she was uncompromising. You know, everybody else I can think of at some point made that song or made that album just for sales. And so they would smooth it out and make it to where it didn't offend people. And I don't think she ever did that.
Huh. Here's a meme from Renee this morning. She just really can't think of a single thing more embarrassing than the Trump board.
She comes up with some good ones.
We got some trolls in the room. Any trolls in the room right now?
I don't think so.
I think Opal chased them off.
Opal, you done run off the trolls.
Nina is very calming though, so maybe they're
maybe Nina's calming them down.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, where was I? Okay, we're getting down to this is a big day for Renee.
Yeah,
Patriots. Oh Lordy, her Patriots. She is just going to be she's just going to be tied up in knots today.
I have now that I've moved down here and I don't have cable. I do, I've got my internet, and when they changed to the digital format on broadcast, they moved all of their broadcast towers about 30, 40 miles east out in the country because they figured the country didn't have cable. So it was more important to reach those folks than it was here in the city.
Yeah.
And so I can't get an antenna that'll pull in about half of I can get NBC and that's it.
Well, you don't have cable?
No.
Oh. Don't want it or just can't get it?
They don't want, they still don't want it, really.
Don't want it. Yeah.
And what I do get, the crap I do get, I get NBC. So if I wanted to watch what they've got. And
so you can watch the Olympics.
So I have basically, since the Chiefs were on CBS and I can't get CBS, I have just totally got disinterested about sports, about football.
So is this the story, Jamie?
Yes.
So what happened? What did they? Okay, World Liberty Financial. I know that. That's the one the Trump family is basically owns pretty much. Okay. Oh, that's right. They pardoned this guy.
Yeah.
This guy. They pardoned him, and he invested a bunch of money. And the Trump family's crypto startup. That's what the New York Times is calling that here. And this is Eric Trump's deal. The world's largest platform. Huh.
Yeah, those boys are going to end up in prison.
The Trump boys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Particularly Kushner.
Kushner's father, of course, went to prison and is now ambassador to France. So he bounced back. Thanks to Kushner and Trump. Stirs here.
There is so much they're doing there with that crypto that they're going to end up.
Yeah, but the trouble is, we got to get them out of office so we can get a Justice Department back that will. I learned yesterday. I was researching something. They have pretty much shut down the public corruption division of the Department of Justice. It used to have almost 100 people. It's down to 4. They have cut the public corruption division of the Department of Justice from over 100 people to 4. So they won't be investigating it anytime soon. Stir, are you there, Stir?
Yo, hiya.
All right. Well, thanks for getting that, Jamie, because I still got a lot to learn. I have tried 2 or 3 times. I thought, okay, I'm going to take some time here and I'm going to learn. I'm going to understand cryptocurrency, and I have not succeeded anytime I've tried.
To me, it's one big Ponzi scheme, but I must be missing something.
I mean, it's like buying a condominium. You're just buying thin air. I never believed condominiums are real.
Yeah, I had to explain that to my mom and stepdad when they bought their. They said, no, it's a townhouse. And I said, no, Mom, it's a condo. You're renting the air. You're renting air.
Air, right? Yeah, that's it. And you know the banks in Florida.
That building.
Well, the banks in Florida a few years ago figured that out. You can't get a loan to buy a condo hardly at all.
It's very hard.
Banks are just not interested in getting involved with condos. And you have,
of course, that Florida one crashing didn't help.
What's the actual problem with a condo?
Well, I don't think it's actually real estate. I mean, it's like, in my view, I mean, it's like you don't own it. And you look at all the rules and regulations of condos that you have no control over, and you have no control over what the spending might be. I mean, it's just so you give up so much power over. I mean, we own a parking space across the street here, and actually have a deed to it, and I think it's more real than it's on the ground, and I actually have a deed to the parking space. That to me is more real than a condo.
With a condo, you do own some stuff.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I realize
the thing is, it's a little bit like, you know, if you live in the suburbs with an HOA, you end up with fees and stuff that you are endless. Whereas if I buy, all I've got with my house is I have to worry about my taxes. And then, you know, other than that, as long as I don't put a bunch of trash in a car up on blocks out in the front yard, nobody cares what I do.
Now, Stir
and you told them no.
Play this.
It's so fascinating to me.
Came across this last
Elvis
night.
Presley, who, of course, you.
And I thought it was so interesting. Dolly Parton talking here about Elvis, about when when Elvis wanted to record. Have you ever heard this story when Elvis wanted to record "I'll Always Love You"? You know her song.
Yeah,
and,
she knows what she's doing.
I know that's the thing that's the thing about this story that really struck me is, man, I knew she was a good businesswoman, but way back then, I mean, she was pretty young. I maybe even in her 20s. And listen how savage she tells this story. Listen, Howard Stern's interviewing her here. It was a great interview. And she tells this story here.
Idolized, I'm sure.
Yep.
Elvis Presley wanted to record that song, "I Will Always Love You." He loved the song. And you told him no. It's so fascinating to me. This guy, Colonel Tom, who was Elvis's manager or whatever you want to call him, Colonel Tom says, Dolly, but you got to give me the publishing. What a crazy move. So you told Colonel Tom no, right? How'd that all go down?
Oh, well, I was so excited that Elvis was going to record the song, and Elvis's producer at the time, he had called and asked me to come down to the studio. He said, Elvis wants to meet you, and he's going to record I Will Always Love You. And I was out of my mind with excitement, of course. I mean, just me thinking about Elvis singing my song. And it was the night before, the afternoon before the session the next day, that Colonel Tom had called and said, you know that we don't record anything with Elvis unless we have the publishing, or at least half the publishing. And I said, well, that's not possible, because that is my most important copyright. I got my own publishing company, and that's, I said, I can't do that. He said, well, at least you got to give us half. And I said, I can't do that. And so he said, well, then we can't record it. And of course, I cried all night about that. But it was only after Whitney recorded, I was so thankful that I had made that choice, because I made a lot of money off of Whitney's.
Oh, yeah. Elvis.
I love that. I love that. I made a lot of money off of Whitney's.
Elvis had that same deal with Jerry Reed when he wanted to play Guitar Man, when he wanted to sing Guitar Man.
Uh-huh.
And Jerry Reed wouldn't go along with it, and they gave in and called Jerry Reed because he was the only one that could play the part. So they had to give in on that one.
Oh, so they did record it, but did not get the publishing rights.
Right.
I guess that was fairly common. I was watching a deal on Little Richard on PBS last night, a bit of it, and he got tied up with that kind of thing where they basically stole a lot of his stuff. And I know
they did.
And didn't McCartney have to buy back a whole lot of music that they had sold?
Yeah, he's still pissed off at John because John nixed the deal buying it from Michael Jackson.
Yeah, because Michael Jackson owned all the Beatles music for some time at one point, right?
Yeah.
Certain percentage of it. It's broken down in several different ways, but the bulk of
Dolly has done with her money.
But Michael told Paul he wasn't going to sell it. He assured Paul he wouldn't, and then he sold it.
And then he did. Oh,
yeah.
And McCartney does have it back now, or?
Yeah.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, doesn't have it
let
all?
It go. I think it was Northern Songs or something like it. It was a company name of some sort. Music business.
Wow, they're still at it at the Whipple building, Katie. They're there.
Okay. Yes, Paul McCartney successfully regained the U.S. publishing rights to the majority of the Beatles songs.
Oh, he did. That's
great. I'm fast.
Well, the weather it looks better than when they were out there at 9 below there, Katie.
It's a balmy 29 degrees right now.
All right.
Wow,
we're having a heat wave. Don't be surprised if you see some people out there in shorts and sandals.
Because I think it was like 19. Alexa, temperature.
It's 21 degrees right now, with a high of 26 and a low of 9 today.
Wow.
There's an extreme cold.
Alexa, stop. She keeps talking. I just want the temperature.
You just want her to stop.
Yeah.
Misogyny.
Yeah. So it's colder here than Minneapolis.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got brick. Now, I don't know. Is that are you for it or against it, Brick Maggot?
He's for it.
For it or against it? Well,
he's for it.
It's a good thing you're still with him because he's all you got. You're all he's got. We're seeing that in the numbers now. Trump's lost the country. He's lost young people. He's lost Hispanics. He's lost the independence. My God, the independent vote is gone. All he's got are the MAGAs, and not even all of them. I mean, we heard yesterday, that guy that
when they break down the independents, they almost all of them go lean Democrat anymore. But he's having trouble getting, Once you've left the Republican Party, you don't want to be associated with them anymore.
Yeah, and I had this guy here that I was gonna. There's a columnist who I followed a little bit, who's a conservative, and he's kind of all over the lot. Called this Ross. His name is Ross. What is it? Ross is at the New York Times, and Ross Douthat.
Oh yeah, he's kind of one of those libertarian idiots, isn't he?
He is. He's real big on cultural liberalism, attacking cultural liberalism and all this kind of stuff. But that's a good setup for this here talking about losing the country.
A secret.
Have you heard any
one that most conservatives on the internet don't want you to know? A year into his second presidency, Donald Trump has lost the country.
The majority of voters believe the country's worse off today than it was a year ago.
Approval rating at 37%, the lowest of his second term.
A failure. Fail.
And the grand coalition that he united to defeat Kamala Harris has evaporated. And all of this was predictable. From the first days of Doge through the debacle in Minneapolis, the Trump administration has consistently governed as if swing voters aren't part of its coalition. And now, guess what? They're not.
Republicans faced a major loss over the weekend when Democrats were able to flip a reliably red state Senate seat.
That's an over 30-point shift to the left. If you ignore this, you're going to ice yourself out of a majority come the midterm.
But here's the thing. It isn't moderates and swing voters who lose out when the Trump administration becomes unpopular. It's people on the right, people like me, and certainly people further to my right, who support many of the things the Trump administration has tried to do, from securing the border to pressuring American institutions to become more ideologically diverse, to resetting and rolling back DEI. All of that agenda will just disappear if the Republican Party can't win elections. And it will disappear especially rapidly because it's an agenda that has been pushed primarily through executive power without congressional buy-in and support. In the long
See, I think that's a key point, is the way he's going about their agenda. It could disappear overnight once he's replaced with a progressive or even a sane president.
Just a sane one. Just someone who doesn't lock up people in cages and separate people.
I'll take a sane Republican over this.
I know. Like, honestly, I am a huge fan of Adam Kissinger. Like, I love him. He is so great. If he were up for something, or like Liz Cheney, if Liz Cheney came out batting, I'd vote for her. I'd rather have a houseplant than Trump right now. So.
Oh, now we're getting Britt's response. Let's see. Britt Barlow. Did you tell us where you are? I want to know where you're from, where you live. I say very respectfully, we need to wait to see what happens. When I was a young man, it's a Brit. I remember how unpopular Ronald Reagan was after his first year of being elected.
Ronald Reagan had ethics. You might not have agreed with him at times, but he was a good person. You cannot say that about Trump.
No.
Also,
he cared.
I'm trying to get there, Britt, but I don't see that comparison. I'm afraid I don't see it.
He did care about people, and that's what we've noticed with Trump. Is it's all about Trump or his cronies or family. That's all it is. It's to benefit them. It doesn't help us in any way.
Craig, have you seen Dr. Annie Andrews in South Carolina running against Lindsey Graham?
I saw something the other day on that. In fact, here's Billy. Let's get Billy in here on. Yeah, what do you think of her?
She's great. She's a pediatrician. Yeah.
Hey, Billy.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Billy. Hey, thanks for hopping in. In fact, you came at a good time. Is our buddy Stir here from South Carolina is talking about, and is it Annie Andrews? Is that her name?
Right.
Annie.
Oh,
Andrews.
yeah, Dr. Annie Andrews.
Yeah. What do you think? Billy here is a Mississippi Democrat, long time veteran and legend in Mississippi Democrat.
I don't know about all that, but I can tell you what, at my age, I'm long time.
Okay, we'll go with
Democrat in Mississippi. You're a legend.
Yeah, I'm a 10%er.
But
1 out of 10.
I was just asking what I thought about her, and I just saw something about her the other day when I was starting to get interested, and then I got distracted. But what's your take on her, Billy? Do you have one?
You know, I think like most Democrats in red states, if you could just give them each $1 billion and let them go, that's no Buck Rogers, as Mudcats always said. That's the problem. You know, Lindsey Graham is, I think everybody in South Carolina, including all the MAGAs and the GOP faithful voters, I think they've about had enough of him. You know, they just, the guy's really worn out his welcome. But the thing is, when you get a good Democrat, and this Dr. Andrews appears to be an excellent candidate, you know, extremely smart and local and focused on South Carolina and the local issues and everything, and what will move her people and her state forward. It's just breaking through the clutter of Trump and the MAGA movement and all this fake America first and all this crap. And you just need a lot of money and a lot of time to get out there with your message and shake hands and, you know, do retail politics in a big way, show up in every county and every town on a regular basis and talk to the people one-on-one and let them know that, you know, just because you're running as a Democrat, you aren't Satan. You're an actual God-fearing, patriotic, red, white, and blue, normal American, and that you're part of their culture and one of them. And but it's just having the money and the time to do it, brother.
How's she doing on the fundraising there, Stir? Do you have any idea?
No, I don't. I saw a video said she was outraising Lindsey, but you know.
Oh, really?
That was a video, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't.
Of course, the problem is that with Trump and his blackmail, you know, he could always tell Elon Musk and all his buddies that have $500 billion apiece that if they don't pony up a lot more money, then he'll release some more Epstein's files on them, you know?
Yeah.
Especially,
you know, all of a sudden billions of dollars show up, you know?
Right. And then Lindsey, like he did last time when he started getting in trouble when Jamie that ran against him, and he went on, he literally went on Fox and started crying for money. So Lindsey has no shame. He'll go on Fox and start crying.
Lindsey will do whatever Donald Trump tells him to do. He'll crawl on all fours and bark like a dog if Trump tells him to do it, you know?
Yeah, I did see one meme which said Trump isn't a bad president because he's a Republican. He's a bad president because he's a bad man.
Yeah. Does anybody remember we had a commenter yesterday had a great quote about a man who has no love, thinks thinks empathy is weak, or anybody remember that? I meant to write it down. Somebody in the comments section.
You know, I think the only true thing I've ever heard Donald Trump say, I think he said one time he doesn't think he's going to heaven. And I was like, my God, he finally told the truth, you know?
Well, and when Christian Broadcast Network asked him for his favorite scripture, they said, what's your favorite scripture? He says, oh, all of them. And then they asked him,
money is saved by Doge? None. It costs us money.
Yeah.
You got the figures on that, Craig?
On what?
On how expensive Doge was?
Well, I did look at the growth in federal employment. They have not reduced federal employment, at all. It's
but it ended up costing us money, not saving money.
Right. Well,
I just want my $5,000 check.
Yeah. Even if Trump does sign it.
They were just going after the information. They just go through everything.
Yeah, they just wanted all our voter data and Social Security information and I guess everything else. I don't know.
Yeah, would the whole work?
A 10th Amendment doesn't apply to those people anymore. I remember when the Tea Party took over, they were kind of the precursor to the MAGA movement, I guess. In a way.
Absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Even more than a precursor. I mean, it's the same thing with the new name, I think.
Back in 2010. And, of course, all they hollered was 10th Amendment, states' rights, 10th Amendment. So now they've morphed from that into let's take over, the federal government take over the elections, It's like, okay.
Yeah. Does anybody walk around with the Constitution in their pocket anymore?
I've been thinking about it.
I have a whole box of them here, actually. I handed them out. I actually handed them out at our wedding.
Oh, nice.
I just checked, and the cost for Doge was somewhere in the neighborhood of $100 billion.
Net cost?
It didn't save a cent. It was about $100 billion that it cost us.
Oh, I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, that's crazy.
What did you have on your mind there, Billy? You sent an email here, I saw, and when I saw you, I sent a note right back. Oh, Mother Jones, you got something here from. I'll pull it right up on my browser here.
It's a long read, but it's talking about Southwest Virginia, Appalachia, the poverty and the pitifulness, but yet they standing behind Trump still. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's this world down here in southern Missouri.
Yeah.
Are they like holding out hope?
I just spent 8 hours at the emergency room the other day because we have such shitty health care down here.
Yeah.
Here it is. I got to go up to Kansas City and get better health care. Almost as
that's
fast
what the
as I can
story
get it
was.
here.
Well, I love the headline of this piece you sent me here, Billy, is great. It's like Trump has betrayed the people of coal country. They love him anyway. He thinks our people are idiots.
Yeah. I think they're so beaten down financially and economically, and there's no hope, and they have just horrible outcomes health-wise and everything else. I think it's just down to the fact now with Trump that, he says things that make them feel better about themselves, because it's the other people, it's the brown people, it's the immigrants, the invaders, he gives them an excuse to keep wallowing in their misery, I guess, with somebody to blame for it.
And he's bringing back coal. Thanks for black lung disease, Trump.
Well, in those worlds, it's almost a race to the bottom in that, it was somebody will stab you in the back for $1. If they can get your job, they'll go after you.
I think
offer $1.
Oh yeah, yeah. I think when it comes to coal, I think the free market spoke, and I hate to say it, but capitalism and the free market kind of spoke. All the power companies decided is a lot cheap. It was cheaper and more economical and easier to play ball with the EPA if they converted to natural gas or solar or wind or something. And I mean, the markets speak, and you know, it's like these electric cars. If they ever brought in these $15,000, $20,000, $25,000, $30,000 brand new state of the art technology speaking Chinese electric cars, I think Ford and General Motors and Chrysler and all of them, and including the foreign cars in the United States, you know, whether it's Mercedes, BMW, Honda, Toyota, Subaru, it doesn't matter. You know, I think people, I think a lot of people who right-wing MAGA types would put their daughter in a new $20,000 state-of-the-art Chinese EV car instead of a new $50,000 one and send her off to college in a New York Minute if they were available to them. You know, the market speaks louder than words, pocketbooks. So
I was talking about the Chinese cars. I was reading they manufacture a car that comes in under $10,000. Electric car. Now, whether it's safe to drive or not, I don't know. But
the CEO of Ford Motor Company has been driving a Chinese EV he imported to test out for the last 2 years and says he doesn't want to give it up. And that's the CEO of Ford Motor Company.
And there's the new little K truck that is just all over Japan, and they're about to bring one to the States. Costs about $10,000, and it's a real workhorse.
I think Trump's trade war with Canada is bringing the Chinese EVs into Canada now. I imagine they'll start slipping across the border sooner or later.
Yeah.
So this guy yesterday, I played this C-SPAN caller yesterday, going to your point about, you know, people sticking with Trump. But here's one guy. And here's what I think happens is what I'm sensing with a lot of MAGA is they're looking for an off-ramp. and this meme yesterday with the Obamas is, hey, for this guy was an off-ramp.
Yeah, I saw that. That was interesting.
Yeah, here he is. Here is and by the way, this video is up to 1.7 thousand views on Trail Mix.
Wow.
Fan caller who says he was a Trump voter, and this meme broke him.
Voted for the president, supported him, but I really want to apologize. I mean, I'm looking at this awful picture of the Obamas. What an embarrassment to our country.
I put Bad Bunny under that. That was Bad Bunny for the sound.
Hi, Bill Crystal here, editor at large at Bulwark. Welcome to Bulwark on Sunday. Very pleased to be joined by Ron Brownstein, really one of our best, maybe our best political.
What do we got? Well, we're about wound up our hour, and we've got. Let's see where we are. We got 400. We got 400 and how many is that? 400 and something souls watching.
Not bad for a Sunday morning.
Right.
If it's Sunday, it's Trail Mix.
Yeah, there you go. And Sunday is our Jack hosts our Sunday Serendipity, which is our music. He's been doing this morning was Nina Simone, the High Priestess of Soul for Black History Month, and so we had that going on. But here we go. Yeah, here we go. We got as we wind up here, we got 440 souls this morning.
Not bad for Sunday morning.
Truth. When are you gonna get it? No offense, but I'm not a boomer.
We haven't saved truth yet. We got work to do. Well, thanks for hopping in, Billy. I appreciate that.
And the whole house said amen.
Yeah. And I'm going to wind up today with Nina Simone. I made a little montage for Black History Month that I had fun with this morning, and inspired by Jack getting this on Nina Simone. And so I went to her estate website and I found a tribute video for the music that they allow us to use copyright on blogs. And then I put together some photos of famous Black folks that I'm going to end with. So
great job, brother.
Come on back in. Come back, Billy. And good talking to everybody. That's our hour.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all. Keep the faith. Keep the faith.
You bet.
Birds flying high, you know how I feel. Sun in the sky, you know how I feel. Breeze drifting on by, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Fish in the sea, you know how I feel. River running free, you know how I feel. Blossom in a tree, you know how I feel. It's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me, and I'm feeling good. Dragonflies out in the sun, you know what I mean, don't you know? Butterflies all having fun, you know what I mean. Sleep in peace when the day is done, that's what I mean. In this whole world, it's a new world, it's a bold world for me, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. Oh. Stars when you shine, you know how I feel. Sense of the pine, you know how I feel. Freedom is mine, I know